rising from the vast waters of the Atlantic Ocean. This island has been sculpted by volcanoes, wind, and time. A place that seems to belong to another world. Madeira's story begins in the island's vibrant capital. Nestled between steep mountains and the vast Atlantic Ocean, this historic harbour city has been the gateway to Madeira for more than 5 centuries. Today, this city is also the birthplace of one of football's greatest legends, Cristiano Ronaldo. Along the waterfront stands the CR7 Museum, celebrating the extraordinary journey of a boy from Madeira who became a global icon. Just east of Funchal lies Praia do Garajau, a secluded bay hidden beneath towering cliffs. Overlooking the Atlantic stands the statue of Cristo Rei, its outstretched arms facing the endless ocean, a silent guardian of Madeira's southern coast. Just a few kilometers west lies Câmara de Lobos, one of Madeira's most picturesque fishing villages. Surrounded by steep cliffs and the deep blue Atlantic, this harbour has been home to generations of fishermen for centuries. Rising nearly 600 meters above the Atlantic Ocean, Cabo Girão is one of the highest sea cliffs in Europe. From its dramatic heights, the island reveals a striking contrast: towering volcanic rock above and tiny cultivated fields far below, carved from the land by generations of farmers. Further along Madeira's southern coast lies Ponta de São, a quiet village whose name means Point of the Sun. Known as one of the sunniest places on the island, it sits peacefully between steep cliffs and the vast Atlantic Ocean. Stretching into the sea is its historic stone pier, once used by ships to unload goods when the island's rugged terrain made travel by land nearly impossible. Hidden deep within Madeira's rugged mountains lies Curral das Freiras, a secluded village surrounded by towering volcanic peaks. In the 16th century, nuns from a monastery in Funchal sought refuge here, fleeing pirate raids along the coast. Protected by the island's dramatic terrain, this remote valley became their sanctuary. High above the Atlantic, the landscape of Madeira changes completely. Here, at Pico do Arieiro, the island rises into a world of towering volcanic peaks and endless ridges. Often, the clouds gather far below, turning the mountains into islands floating in the sky. Not far from the island's highest peaks lies Bica da Cana, a quiet viewpoint high in Madeira's central mountains. From here, the island's rugged spine unfolds across the horizon, a landscape of volcanic ridges rising above a sea of clouds. From the island's towering peaks, the landscape of Madeira softens into lush forests and hidden valleys. Here, in the heart of the island, the Risco Waterfall plunges nearly 100 meters down a sheer volcanic cliff. For centuries, the waters of these mountains have been guided through narrow levadas, an ingenious network of irrigation channels that still shape life on Madeira today. Hidden high in Madeira's mountains lies the ancient Fanal Forest. Part of the island's primeval Laurisilva woodland, these twisted laurel trees have stood here for centuries, shaped by wind, mist, and time. When the fog drifts through the forest, the landscape takes on an almost otherworldly atmosphere, one of the most mysterious places in all of Madeira. Leaving the misty forests of Fanal behind, the landscape begins to change once again. The mountains gradually descend toward the wild northern coast of Madeira. Along this rugged coastline lies the quiet village of Seixal. Surrounded by steep volcanic cliffs and lush green mountains, it remains one of the most scenic settlements on Madeira's northern shore. Despite its small size, Seixal comes alive during local festivals and concerts, when food trucks and music fill the square near the village church. Just below the village lies one of Madeira's most striking beaches. Its rare black volcanic sand sits beneath towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls, a landscape shaped by the island's powerful volcanic past. Continuing along Madeira's rugged northern coast, the volcanic landscape reveals one of the island's most remarkable natural formations. In Porto Moniz, centuries of volcanic activity have created natural swimming pools carved into the lava rock. Here, the powerful waves of the Atlantic continuously refresh these pools, blending the raw force of the ocean with the calm of sheltered waters. Along Madeira's northern shore lies Ribeira da Janela, home to one of the island's most iconic coastal landmarks. Rising dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean, these volcanic sea stacks stand as silent reminders of the powerful geological forces that shape Madeira. Carved by wind, waves, and time, they have become one of the most recognizable symbols of the island's rugged coastline. At the edge of Madeira's northwestern coast lies Achadas da Cruz, one of the island's most remote landscapes. Here, towering cliffs plunge dramatically toward the Atlantic, isolating a narrow strip of farmland between the mountains and the sea. Connecting these lands to the world above is the Achadas da Cruz cable car, one of the steepest in Europe. For generations, this rugged coastline has demanded resilience from those who chose to live and work here. At Madeira's westernmost point stands the lighthouse of Ponta de Pargo. Perched high above the Atlantic, it has guided sailors across these waters for more than a century. Beyond these cliffs lies nothing but the open ocean, a reminder of Madeira's isolation in the vast Atlantic. Nestled between lush valleys and towering volcanic peaks, this town tells a different story of Madeira. At the heart of the village stands the iconic church of São Vicente, whose striking white facade has become one of the most recognizable landmarks on Madeira's northern coast. For centuries, this fertile valley has been shaped by water flowing from the island's highest mountains, creating a place where nature and tradition exist side by side. Surrounded by dramatic landscapes, São Vicente remains one of the most peaceful and authentic villages on the island. In Santana, Madeira's cultural heritage comes vividly to life. The village is famous for its traditional triangular houses, with steep thatched roofs that have become one of the island's most recognizable symbols. Designed to withstand Madeira's wet and windy climate, these unique homes offer a glimpse into the island's rural past and the ingenuity of the generations who built them. Just beyond Santana, Madeira reveals yet another side of its extraordinary landscape. Here, nature takes center stage once again. Nestled beneath towering sea cliffs lies the Rocha do Navio Nature Reserve, one of Madeira's most spectacular protected landscapes. Accessible by cable car, the descent reveals breathtaking views as the island's dramatic cliffs plunge toward the Atlantic Ocean. Named after a Dutch shipwreck that occurred off these shores in the 19th century, Rocha do Navio is a place where history, resilience, and the untamed beauty of Madeira come together in one unforgettable landscape. When the ocean is rough, powerful waves crash against the cliffs and volcanic rocks, creating a spectacular display of nature's raw force. bottom, small cultivated gardens cling to the narrow coastal plain, a testament to the determination of generations who learned to farm one of the island's most inaccessible landscapes. Waterfalls stream down the towering cliffs, while a solitary volcanic sea stack rises from the Atlantic, adding even more drama to an already breathtaking coastline. High above the Atlantic stands Miradouro do Guindaste, one of Madeira's most spectacular viewpoints. Suspended above the cliffs, its panoramic platforms offer uninterrupted views of the island's dramatic northeastern coastline. On clear days, the view stretches beyond Madeira itself, reaching the golden island of Porto Santo on the horizon. From here, the scale of Madeira becomes truly apparent, an island where towering mountains rise abruptly from the endless Atlantic. Perched high above the village of Boaventura, Miradouro de São Cristóvão offers one of the most spectacular views along Madeira's northern coast. Towering cliffs plunge into the Atlantic, while winding roads carved into the mountains reveal just how challenging life on this rugged coastline once was. A small terrace overlooking the ocean invites visitors to slow down and take in the scenery, offering an uninterrupted view of the cliffs, the crashing waves, and the endless Atlantic beyond. From this vantage point, Madeira's dramatic landscape unfolds in every direction, a place where mountains, ocean, and human determination have shaped the island's unique character. One of Madeira's greatest treasures is that extraordinary landscapes appear where you least expect them. Cascata dos Anjos is a perfect example. Here, water flows directly over the old coastal road, while the Atlantic crashes against the cliffs just a few meters away. It's a reminder that, on this island, the journey itself is often just as memorable as the destination. As the journey draws to a close, Madeira reveals one final surprise. On the island's easternmost tip, the landscape transforms once again, unlike anywhere else we have explored. Unlike Madeira's lush forests and green valleys, Ponta de São Lourenço is a world of volcanic rock, dramatic cliffs, and endless ocean views, constantly exposed to strong Atlantic winds. This rugged peninsula has developed a unique ecosystem, home to rare plant species found nowhere else on Earth. The hiking trail follows narrow ridges high above the sea, revealing breathtaking panoramas where the Atlantic stretches endlessly on both sides. Here, the raw power of nature is impossible to ignore. Every cliff, every wave, and every layer of volcanic rock tells the story of how Madeira was born millions of years ago. Standing at the edge of the island, surrounded by nothing but the Atlantic Ocean, it's impossible not to feel the scale, the beauty, and the untamed spirit of Madeira.